Hello, hello, welcome back ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, to another Modded Minecraft. Last time on Modded Minecraft series, we went over the not the tool forge, but the forge for Tinker's Construct. Today we want to kind of go over some of the things you'll need to actually create weapons, items, etc. from that. So we went over you can cast a block, so if you've got 9 ingots inside of there, so you place 1 ingot, it gives you 2 once it's in there. I've got 13. I could technically pour another block. You use the casting basin for that, so I just right click there and it'll pour out 9 of those, so there should be 4 left. Once we're done. So then it'll cast out a block and it'll harden. Boop. Now I've got some blocks of iron. I already had a couple, so no big deal there. And then there's 4 iron ingots left. Now we'll get to actually giving ingots out of here by hand in a minute, but the next thing we'll need to build actual items, tools, weapons, is we'll need a tool station. So a tool station is a crafting bench and a blank pattern. Now, a blank pattern is simply sticks and planks, and then I'll give you 4 blank patterns. Now, in order to form the crafting station, or the tool station, you'll need this. It'll pop out 2 books. One is Tinker's Weaponry and Materials and you can take a look at those at any time. Those are just there for your information. They're pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now this will give you, if you say you want to create pickaxe, you will need a pickaxe head, a tool binding, and a handle. So we're not gonna go over that stuff yet because we need a couple more items here. We need the pattern table, which I believe is one of these. Oh no, that's a stencil table. Okay, there's a couple different ones, so bear with me while I kind of go through them. I'm doing it off the top of my head. I could have, prepared a little bit more for you guys, but that'll let you put in a stencil and get a new stencil. So anyways, let's go over here, and I'll show you how this all works once I've created all the tables. And I believe there's one that is this and this. Yeah, part builder. The part builder is how you'll actually use a stencil to, you put the, it'll have a design in it, right? And then a block of whatever. If you want stone, you put stone in there. If you want iron, you put iron in there. And then it will output that item from there. So, anyway, so let me go ahead and get back over here. Actually, let me grab this. So, one more thing I want to show you. I'm going to skip this step because, well, I'm not going to skip it, but I showed you the tool station, right? Now, if you have the iron right out the gate, you can go ahead and build this design, which is you put the seared bricks on top, you put 2 of these as legs, and then I believe you put the tool station there, and it'll give you the tool forge. Now, I like the tool forge best, and I'll show you why here in a minute, as it gives you access to different tools that the tool station does not. Now, the tool forge allows you to create the scythe, the excavator, which does a 3x3 block area when you dig out sand, the lumber axe, which will fell the whole tree instead of just doing 1 block at a time. It'll fell the whole tree. And then you've got the hammer. Now the hammer is like a mining pick, only it does a 3x3 area as well, so you can mine 3x3 tunnels instantly instead of having to do, different columns and things. It also offers you different weapons. You've got the cleaver, the battle axe, the long bow, crossbow. Their images are missing here, but crossbow bolts to make bolts for the crossbow. Shuriken, I've never used that one at all. But throwing stars, I guess. And then you've got different swords. You got the broadsword, long sword, rapier, dagger, frying pan, always useful. You can also make arrows, short bow, chisel to chisel blocks, battle sign, things like that. So anyways, there's quite a few different options with that. That's why I automatically skip to that if I've got the iron. Obviously, if you don't have the iron, there's no reason. I'm going to dump that iron back in there, but as you can see, it's going to melt that down. But I need more lava in a minute, but so that's basically those 3 items. I'm going to go get some gold for a casting, gold or some aluminum brass, and I will be right back. And I'll explain a little bit better in a minute, but I just want to get those things prepared for you guys, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, welcome back. I just wanted to show you in the real world what you'll need. So I'm going to grab this one, and then when I find the other item I'll show you, but one of the first things you'll need is copper ore. Now, copper ore just looks like this is orange. It's pretty high up, so it's not like you have to go deep for it. It's pretty obvious when you see it as well, because it's the only really orange ore. So you'll definitely notice it, but just grab some of that first off, and then I'm going to go find some aluminum and show you that, so I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Now, it took me a lot longer than it normally does to find aluminum, so I'm not sure if my gen was just not good, but this is aluminum. Right here it's white. It looks white. There's not many ore that look like that, so it shouldn't be easily confused with other things. Wow, is this really going to be a vein of 1? And that is the smallest. Wow. Anyways, alternatively, you can use gold. So if you find gold very early on, use gold. But I'm going to show you both of the options here. Let me just run back to base here. I'm pretty close, but I went down in my mine and could not find aluminum to save my life. So I decided, I was like, I'll just go find a little cave up top. We'll do that. So anyway, just wanted to get back to you guys. We're going to go over here and we're going to show you some of the rest of the Tinker's Construct stuff. I left a little bit out as far as the patterns go. They changed that, so you may see it differently, but I'll show you that stuff. I put up a little marker for myself, but that's using the journey map, which is kind of a nice map, but also I feel a little cheaty, but hey, it's in the mod pack, so I'm going to use it. Anyway, so I've got a bunch of ore in here. I'm going to take the copper. I've got the only aluminum I have, and I'm going to take, actually I have gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pour out my iron, because I don't. So the way the Tinker's Construct works is it mixes. So once you put in ore that can be mixed, like aluminum and copper, it will mix them. And so you want to either not care about mixture, like, and just pour everything in, or you need to care about the mixture and just keep a limited amount in there. A lot of people will just throw everything in there and then, whatever mixes. Most of the time the mixtures are more durable, so that's not too bad of a loss. But anyway, so we're going to let that melt down. I'm actually going to we'll wait for that to go and see if we get any of the aluminum brass, because I don't know if you need more aluminum for the aluminum brass than I have currently. So I think I'm going to get a little bit of aluminum brass, not enough to do anything with. Aluminum brass. So I've got 2 ingots, 6 nuggets. But 2 ingots, so I've got quite a bit of copper. But I just wanted to show you, so now with the copper, so if you have multiple things in here, I can choose aluminum, brass, and as long as it's the bottom, it's going to pour. I can choose copper, and it's going to pour. So I'm just going to do this. Actually, I'm going to go hurry and sleep, guys. Real fast. Sorry about that. Didn't realize nighttime was coming. It'll pour that out anyways, and it'll just sit in the basin, so it's not that big of a deal. But I don't want to get attacked in the middle of this, so I haven't built any defenses yet either, so. That zombie make it in here? No, we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna eat real quick. Oh no. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, so that poured out. Now we have a block of copper. You can keep blocks, you can keep everything in here, all that stuff is fine. But we're going to throw my gold in here, and I'm going to show you a couple things here. So I went over the stencil table really quickly last time, and just for the sheer fact that things are a little bit different since the last time I've played with this. So you need blank patterns, and then with this version of Tinker's Construct, you actually get to choose what you want to make. So you've got your tough binding, your tough rod. Anyway, so those are in there, and you get to choose. Before, you used to have a next option or previous, and then you could go through them and do them that way. But so the first thing I want to build is a hammer. So it requires plates, a head, and let's see, what is that one? It's not going to tell me. It's not going to tell me. I believe that's a tough tool rod, but we'll just do this. So we'll go tough tool rod, plate, and the head. Okay, now what you do with those is you go over here to this table, the part builder, and you throw one of these in here, put some stone in, I'll give you a stone head. Then we'll go over here and do this, and we need 2 stone plates. And then we'll go over here and build a tough rod. So that is all the ingredients I should need in order to build this. So we'll put plate over here, tough tool rod, and head. And I should have the stone hammer. Beautiful. So now this is stone. We didn't have to use the forge at all this time, but I'm just going to hurry up and run over here and show you what it does. I should be able to do it on this stuff over here. But as you can see, I can now mine a 3x3 block with little effort. As much as it takes to break 1 block, you're breaking 9. So, anyways, that's the hammer. Now the excavator, which is basically just a high-end shovel, does the exact same thing only with the sand, dirt, gravel, etc. So it's a quick and easy way to hurry and excavate all sorts of sand if you've got a ton of it. If you want to build yourself a sand base or something like that, you can dig out all the sand real quick and then build your base and then cover it with sand or whatever. So anyway, so that's one way you can use. That's the excavator, and that's the stone tool. So that's the most simple way to do it. Now, once you have the ability to build, and you have so you could do all. So, anyways, don't want to get ahead of myself here, but the reason I moved this out here too is because it's easier to see. If I put it up against that, it's black, so it's kind of hard. But anyway, so you can do all 3 of these tables literally without building this smeltery. So you really do have to decide what order you want to do things in. I love the smeltery to get the double ore, so I usually build that first. Plus the materials to get that are all gatherable with like a stone shovel and stone pickaxe. So not a big deal there. Well, actually it's all gatherable with a shovel. But I build that first. I want that going so that I can get all my materials in there, get that stuff going. So the next thing you can do once you've got these up is build better tools, because right now with just these 3 tables, I can only build stone tools, stone or wood. So the next step in this is to go ahead and get all of our we need casting. So when you build stone tools, you can just use the hammer, head, plate stuff, all that stuff. But when you get to the point where you're needing metal or ore-based items, you actually need to make a casting of it. So one thing I'm going to show you too is this is how we're going to get our ingots out. And so I'm going to click gold at the bottom, and we're going to pour it. Now this will make a cast in the ingot shape. So I take that out, and now I've got an ingot cast, so I go in here and say I want to pull out only these 4 ingots of iron. It's not enough to make a block, but I can then pour them into ingot cast. Boom. I'm going to get 4 of them. You can also automate this process so that it has a hopper underneath, and the hopper will suck it out immediately. So that's something to watch out for too. You can automate these processes. You can use tubes and things like that. But anyway, so that's how you get the ingots out. I'm going to put that in here. But back to the fact that I'm going to build a metal hammerhead, or a metal hammer, because I want to mine better than stone. I want to mine gold, gold, diamonds, all the stuff that you have to have a better than stone tool for. So, oh, not that one. We're going to put that one back. Boop. So, now we're just going to build these. Did I not have enough gold? Oh, nope, it's underneath. Okay. It used to be on top, so that's kind of throwing me off. But now we need this. Boom. We should have enough for all of those casts. Beautiful. So, anyway, so now we've got all the casts to build ourselves, per se, an iron hammer. So I'm going to throw all of these back in there. I was just showing you the iron. That's sad. I should have used a different ore. But anyways, we'll throw all the iron back in, and then we'll use the cast, not these, to make... I can make another stone hammer with those pieces now, because I don't need them. But obviously there's no need for it, because you can repair with stone. So I didn't go over that very good, but... Where is my stone hammer? Did I put it away? I want to show you guys repair a little bit. I think you do that at the... Not there, dang it. I don't remember exactly where you do that. Oh yeah, it's right here, I think. You can do this and this. Put the stone in here, and obviously if it's an iron tool, you put iron. It's always the head. So I have a stone hammer head. I'm going to repair the head with stone. So I can do that, and then my stone hammer is fully repaired. So that's repair as far as that goes. Now we're going to grab these. I'm going to pour a head here. And on the ingots, it also does tell you material costs. So that's only 3. That one's 8. So it is a little bit more costly to build the hammer, obviously. But the ease of repair and just the pure amazingness of the tool makes it worth it. So I actually need 2 of those. I don't know if I'm going to have enough iron. Oh, nope, I don't think I did. So I'll need to gather more iron to get that, obviously, because, again, it is a lot more costly. But, yeah, you can use those to build, and, again, you just need to look up in here whatever you want to build. The hammer, you need plates, head, and tough tool rod. You want the lumber axe. Use this and this. Anyway, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to grab my iron here and let it smelt. I've got a bunch of iron here just sitting here. Actually put it in the chest over here. But I'm going to do that, and I'll get right back with you once I've got it all smelted up, and I'll show you how to build these other tools that we were looking at. So we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I got all my iron smelted up here. Got a nice 44 bits of it. So we're just going to finish this one out, and it does, I believe, store the amount you already had in there and just pour out what's left. So we've got the 2 plates. Now we just need the tough tool rod. Oh, I need that back in my hand. And then I will have an iron hammer. And again, that lets me mine out. I can go down to the bottom, level 12 or something like that, and dig myself out a 3x3 tunnel. and I'm guaranteed to, it's a faster way to basically strip mine where you're getting all that ore out at once. You don't have to worry about um, any of that. So it's a nice option there to get right out the gate. And so that's one of the reasons I built this first. It makes mining for the rest of that stuff a lot more pleasant. So. Anyway, so now I've got myself an iron hammer. Boom. In a later episode, I'll show you modifications because you can do modifiers to these. So you can add like redstone to make it go faster. You can add, I think redstone affects. It's like giving an enchant, but you get to choose. So efficiency, unbreaking, things like that. You're giving it with items instead of having to hope for an enchant. You can put in a diamond and it'll give it a diamond tip, which increases durability, etc., etc. So that'll probably be in my next episode. This one I just wanted to hurry up and get you through some other options here. Let me build the excavator. I want to show you the excavator, and no, we'll do the lumber axe. I've already got that. I think that's a tough tool rod as well. We need the broadhead and the binding. One. Okay. I'm going to build these real quick. Okay, so it's not enough. What? Oh, wrong order? No, that's right. Why won't it build that? Oh, there it is. I don't know why it wasn't working. Okay, so we're going to do that. I'm just going to build a stone one because I don't ever usually build those, so until I've got the stuff to do the modifiers. So okay, so we're gonna go to the part builder. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here, here, and then I believe that is perfect. So just to show you, so this is the lumber axe, the stone lumber axe. So just to show you the reason why this is amazing is you just go to the bottom of the tree, chop all the wood is gone. I believe it increases the rate at which they decay as well, but quickest way to get lumber right there by hand. Obviously later on I'm going to do some automation and things like that to do tree farms, and I'm sure you will as well if you're playing this mod pack, or multiple different mod packs have that available to them. Okay, so that's that. I'll go ahead and make the stone excavator and just show you that as well. This episode's getting a little long, but hey, I'm sure you won't blame me. This is a huge help for those of you who have just stumbled onto modding, doing modded gameplay. So it's amazing what you can do with these mods. So I'm gonna throw these patterns in here. Might need that one. I don't need that one. Okay, let's go back over here. Well, don't need this. Okay, good. Okay. So for the excavator, I need that. I've got those. That. I just need the head. Is that the excavator head? Yep. Boom. Then we're going to go over here, throw in my pile of 56. Make myself a plate. Make myself a tough tool rod. Okay. So then we'll go over here to excavator. Put that in. Oh, did I not make the binding? Oh, I made a ton of tough tool rods somehow. Ooh, I need some more stone. I don't know how I did that, but I wouldn't doubt that I did it. Okay, I need some more stone. Need the tough binding. Okay. Oh, I need this back. And then I should have that. Boom. And then again, I can show you. I'll just do it in the ground right there. Boom. 3x3 square. Beautiful. One of my favorite things. So, anyways, that's the fastest way to get resources out the gate, in my opinion. It's the best way to get ore from the beginning because it doubles your ore. So, you work half as much to get all of the ore that you've got, you know? So, same amount it would have took you in vanilla to get 3, you're getting 6. And so, it's the best way, in my opinion, to start out in the game, especially with in this mod pack, and any mod pack that really includes it. It's the easiest way to get started, and then you go on to things like you can do a chain for machines that, pulverize, purify, and smelt after that point. So there's definitely different things you can do, but for the time being, that's the best way and the easiest way to start doubling your resources. And so, anyways, next time I'll show you the modifications area of this mod pack, or of Tinker's Construct. So, until next time, guys, happy crafting! Hey, everybody, thanks for watching this video, and if you liked it, slap that thumbs up. If you didn't, slam the thumbs down. Comment on this video. You can tweet at me. You can also message me on Twitch, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. The links to those will be down in the description.